Greetings, Inquisitors. Welcome to the Holocron. This is the Week 82 update for the Darth Loquitur account. I update this account's progress every week, go through all the character upgrades, talk about my plans for the future. Please remember to drop a like if you find this content useful. Let's get into it and see what happened with the account this week. The big progress, of course, we got to JMK's Ult finally. And with the Ult coming online, we also wanted to get Mace Windu to a better relic level so that we could be more competitive throughout different game modes. So we're going to take him to relic level 6 for now. I don't really want to commit to 7 quite yet. I've got work to do on the Executor journey. And we got a couple relic 8s to build over there. Alright, here we go. The unlock, it's over. So we've got the Ult now on the JMK. And with Mace Windu, we're going to take a look through his various Zetas. And we do decide to put a Zeta onto the pod. So then we'll get into a couple battles here. We'll just go through them real quick. You guys can kind of see the strategy that I settled in on here. We kind of pick our way through the characters and get into Sith Eternal here and finish that battle off. Go from 22 to 16. Now we're fighting against Kenobi mirror matches. And I found that I just really had to take out the Kenobi on the opposing team with the Execute from Cat. And then work my way through the opposing Cat. And once she's dead, we can take out the rest of the team members. I find that JMK is usually the third character that I end up taking out, the actual GL itself. He has so much recovery that it's almost as hard to kill another character as him at the point where you've already got Ahsoka down. So at least that's what I found. So here we're fighting a team with Padme on it. And this is an interesting deviation from that plan I talked about earlier. So we execute the tank. Now we're working our way through this opposing Cat. And we get her down. And then we start working on Kenobi and trying to get through these other characters. And there's just too much protection coming back from the Padme. So in the end, after several tries to kill Kenobi when he recovers, we just focus in on Padme and work on getting her down. And then once she's down, we can take out Kenobi, and then we take out Ahsoka. And we win with 4 characters. Going into the account upgrades for this week, we got the 6th star onto Dark Trooper. Got him going. Got Cara Dune, her 6th star as well. And she is part of the journey for BAM, and we're working on that. So 1 more star to go on her. We've got the rest of the characters finished out to 7 stars at least. Here we're in the character side of the Executor journey. I'm looking at IG-88. And I decided to go for Boba Fett first. He needs to go to higher relics, so maybe better to get him started on his relic journey first. This is a piece that I'm not used to seeing that I don't have. It's all based on these Mark I stun cuffs that I'm missing. So over the course of the next week, I'll make some guild requests out of these stun cuffs, see if we can get the guild to help me out a little bit. And if I can get a few of those, then that'll unlock for next week. So we go ahead and put a gear tier onto IG-88, and now we're stuck behind this fusion furnace. We could pick up 5 of them. We still have some Conquest currency left, so we go ahead and get a couple of those so that we can hit this upgrade. And then we're stuck again. Same thing, Mark I stun cuffs, so we'll need quite a few of those to get through these next few gear tiers on our Executor journey. Dengar can get an upgrade as well. The button is lit. So as we talked about before, we're just going to be working our way through these characters as the 2nd tier priority. We'll be working on relic characters first, and in this case Bosk, and then we'll follow up. So Dark Trooper we can also get a gear tier on. Now that we've got our bounty hunters on the Executor journey as much stuff as we could, then we can go in here and look at some of these other characters. Back to needing Carbantes, as is the case for most everything. Take a look at the Cara Dune again. We do have some decent amount of money in the bank, 20 million credits. So it's a good time to take her up to level 85. We'll level up her skills. Make sure that she's, you know, at least staged for that for that BAM journey that we have coming up. We've got the Jedi Consular Starfighter. We're starting to build up extra shards on that, so I'm going to go ahead take that to 7 stars, mostly just to cash in those extra shards and get them into the shard shop. And again, that means in the future, you know, the shards will keep going to the shard shop. It's also an opportunity for me to get the Ghost going. We have some shipbuilding materials left over, so we'll go ahead and build some skills, get the Ghost, again, like I said, just staged up for later when we want to work on it. Alright, and then we do have a couple more Zeta materials that came in, and we've got everything we need for an upgrade to Jedi Revan. So we'll go ahead and take him to gear 11, and then we're going to put these last 2 Zetas onto him. We're going to finish him out to 3 Zetas and get that Jedi team up and running. It's good in 3v3, it's good in 5v5. I don't know that I'll relic the Revan, but probably take him and Bindo at least to gear 12 to get that team functional. Maybe put a relic on one or both of him and Bindo. And then just going back to the JMK battles. Here we've got a battle for number 1. So Relic 9 Kenobi on the opposing team. High relic characters everywhere. Relic 8 Kenobi. I think that Gas is Relic 8, maybe even Relic 9. So this team is pretty much about as loaded of an opponent as we could hope to fight. So we take out the Kenobi on the other side first. Now we're going to save some assists here. We could do the move with Kenobi, but we're just going to throw off into a basic. And yeah, so we decided to do a basic. And that's just because I want Cat to get Xian up on Ahsoka so that we can start stacking that. I find I usually can't kill the opposing Cat without a couple stacks of armor shred on it. And rather than save up try to stack the damage on Cat's move, I typically just do it when it's up to get some damage, get the armor shred on, and then the armor shred lets the other characters do more damage to Cat, and I find that gets me the kill faster than trying to ramp up and one-shot her. Because even the first time you one-shot her, you still have to, they still have the savior-like move that comes with the Kenobi team. So we almost lost our Ahsoka there. She hung on by a thread though, so we were able to keep her. Now we've got the second stack of armor shred on the Cat, and from here I won't do a third stack of armor shred. I will start saving up that ability because the next time we hit that ability we want to hit it on Kenobi. So here I'm looking, we're just going to do the middle skill, see if we can get a kill on this Cat. Not quite yet, she's down to almost no hit points, but we couldn't finish it off. I think that was the savior ability. We had healing immunity on it, so the savior-like ability triggered, and she got no healing out of it, and then we just couldn't finish on that move. We had to wait till the next move to finish her off. Okay, so now working on Kenobi, same thing. We're just going to start applying the armor shred stacks to him. Halfway through the battle now, about 2 minutes and 30 seconds in. And this is just a matter now of getting a couple armor shreds on Kenobi, stacking up damage, and getting him out of here. Staying alive in the meantime using the recovery abilities on JMK. But even in spite of the relic level differences, we're going to be able to manage our way through this battle. Of course, with the Kenobi team, they ignore taunt a lot. The nice thing is, every now and then, the ult is down and they get stuck on a character. They can't ignore the ult. And then they have to hit Kenobi a couple times. And because the damage is spread out that way, they can't really focus on a character Sometimes they're hitting the taunted character and sometimes they're not. That actually makes it easier for us to beat the AI. If they focused either on the tank or on, whatever character they could hit outside of the taunt, probably wouldn't go as well. So dividing it up helps. That's why I want both Mace and Kenobi in there, because in some of these battles, Mace got taken out. In some of these battles, General Kenobi got taken out. But whichever one gets taken out, the other one still has the taunt mechanic and intervenes. So there we go. Number 1 in Grand Arena for the first time. When I started this account, I said we're focused on a lot of things like fleet. We're not going to pay attention to squad arena. We're not going to try to, force our way up into the top of squad. We're going to let that come over time. So, 82 weeks in, I believe this is the first time that I've ever scored number 1 in squad arena. But yeah, eventually we got there, and we did get a number 1 first place score. I don't know that I'll actually climb there every day. I typically don't get to play that many games, so I probably won't get first place. But I can. It's just to say that now with the ult on Kenobi, I can get there if I need to. All right, week 82, we got 3.7 million galactic power. We added 100,000 this week. 36 relics, 52 Zetas. We added a couple more Zetas. That should actually be 53, I think, because we added one to Mace as well. JMK got number 1 in the squad arena. Negotiators getting top 5. And the target is to relic Bosk next week. Energy plan, same as it's been for a while now. Back to farming the dark side nodes, of course, now that we've finished up JMK ult. I'm going to tweak my 3v3 strategy a little bit. Against the larger accounts, I've typically been putting down a pretty good defense, but only 1 GL. And when I'm facing accounts with a lot of GL or a lot of galactic power difference, like 2 million or more, I get holds with the JMK, but none of the other teams are holding. So I feel like what it's best to do, I'll try putting the second GL on defense. We'll put both Sith Eternal and JMK. And we'll lighten up the defenses. We'll take the Qui-Gon Jinn team as well as the Iden Versio team on offense. Try to get a little more offensive power to punch through whatever they put. And then I'm going to also take the Geos off the back wall. I had 2 little separatist teams built out of my Geo team. So we're going to separate those out. We'll put trash on the back wall. If they get through Kenobi, they can have the back wall. I guess just try it this way. And that will give me, 2 good teams on offense with Qui-Gon and Iden. And then the Geos, maybe I'll find some use for them in certain battles or cleanups. So it'll give us a little more offensive power. And we'll hope that we can hold with both of our GLs. And if we don't, then they'll probably beat C and take the top, which we're giving away anyway. So I'm going to try it like this, see how it works. In terms of the team restructure that I was doing, we do have an opportunity to work on Revan. We got another gear tier there and a couple Zetas. We'll look at him and Bindo with the future, but mostly we're just going to be working on those Executor characters, and we'll keep grinding away toward that journey. That's going to wrap up the account review for this week. Thank you all for watching. Remember to hit that like button on the way out if you haven't done that already. Helps me, helps the channel. It's free, it's fun to do, and you get confetti when you do it. So please help me out. Subscribe to watch more videos like this in the future. And, of course, join us over on Discord. The link is in the description of the Holocron down below. Got a fantastic Discord community, so come on over there, ask questions, answer questions, just hang out, post memes, whatever you want to do. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next Holocron.